Broadcasting Service.
Let me hit record real quick.
Yeah, the fingerprints on your screen look like an entire landscape.
Shh, be quiet.
Well, you're not going to want to use this audio.
Starting.
Oh shit! Damn. Welcome to another PBS, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
All five people.
Hello
here.
to you people out there in Canada. We see you.
Cheers.
And we love you. Hello to all the lonely plebs out there.
Boy. So Car broke the camera. That was
What?
in charge of it. It's your camera.
It wasn't my camera. This
Not
is Tristan
anymore.
Beach. He's the co-host today,
No
unfortunately.
shit, they know me.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
We're here.
I can
We're
leave
here
right now if you want.
We're here to talk about why.
You broke the camera.
No, we're gonna skip that part.
All right.
We're here to talk about what you've been up to, Tristan.
I don't know. So right now I'm actually migrating Lightning Escrow from React to Next.JS React.
What's the difference?
Next is better.
Is that true?
And-
Can you guys confirm?
Oh yeah. Topher.
Next is a framework.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's easy. I picked it up really fast, but it's so tedious.
Cool.
So tedious.
So what else have you been up to?
Just
How long is that
other than work?
going to take?
Do you have any shocking news? No.
Yeah.
But that's
Oh, yeah, speaking of that,
of course.
Voltage.
Speaking of shocking news, brought to you by Voltage.
This is brought to you by
Go ahead,
Voltage.
Car. You're the expert.
I think Voltage is a great company. If you're looking to build a Bitcoin company, I'd probably use the best Lightning infrastructure out there. It's called Voltage. Shout out them. Thank you for sponsoring PBS.
Is there a coupon code that they can redeem?
I don't know if we have a coupon code.
Yeah, I should probably figure that out since they're sponsoring.
But I do know though that if it wasn't for Voltage, none of this would be here.
Yeah, man.
So thank
Not
you,
the
Voltage.
office.
Well, we probably still have the office, but we definitely would have. We would have the camera that just broke, probably.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Voltage.
Woo. Thanks, Voltage.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about you, Car? What you been up to? You got big news to share, don't you?
Nah.
What are you talking? What are you talking?
I don't like
about?
talking about myself on PBS.
So
I like talking
I'm
about
gonna
everybody
say it
else.
anyway. So Car,
Uh-oh, here we go.
his balls finally dropped, and he quit
Eesh.
producing for Marty Ben.
That's gross.
So now.
Yeah, I went to
go
Pleb
ahead.
Lab full time. Basically, everybody knows.
Little applause for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But my best friend here, Logan's gonna take over. So I think
Yeah, man.
I think Logan's gonna do a great job.
He's bought.
TFTC will live on.
What was that?
TFTC will live on.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how, but they'll figure it out.
Damn, it's kind of mean.
sure.
Say that to Marty's face.
Just joking.
No, no,
It's
man.
a joke.
Clip that. Send it to Marty.
Marty never watches PBS.
Okay.
I think somebody asked him to come on PBS. Didn't you, Nick?
Yeah. No, hold on a second. Let's talk about this for a second. How does it, Car?
To host PBS.
You guys wanted him to host. There's no way he would host it.
You wanted him to produce you.
He can do
Anyway.
it, dude. Marty can do it all.
Car.
Go and host TFTC.
There you go. Raw
First the
swapping.
Car. How does it feel being a full-time pleb now?
Full-time pleb now? I've always
man.
been a full-time pleb. Sleep on the well, don't sleep on the
Nah,
floor
maybe
anymore.
part-time.
But yeah, I've been here every day.
Can you expand upon that a little bit instead of just like giving?
I'm trying to think like it's
Well, think
it's-
faster.
It doesn't it's every day. I'm just doing more work now. I mean,
Such as?
the shit that I do at Pleb Lab, you see it every
Like
day.
what? These guys don't.
Well, they have to
Explain.
come to Austin and see it in real life. They can come to Austin. We're accepting
cool.
applications, so go to pleblab.com/pleb and apply today. See how I did that?
Yeah, that
Thanks
was a
for the
horrible
alley-oop.
transition, but anyway.
So we're
I
here
guess
to talk
Car's gonna
about-
talk about it. So let's
No,
move on.
we don't. There's nothing to talk
Move
about.
on.
The next thing I want to talk about is Fluttermint. Anybody know what Fluttermint is?
Topher knows.
Topher knows. What is Fluttermint, Topher?
Topher, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, never mind.
I think so.
What? That sounds terrible. That sounds really bad, man.
What is, yeah, Super, do you know what Fluttermint is? I think if Super doesn't know, then we're in trouble. Okay, what is it?
You wanna come over here for a second?
There you go.
In my lap? I'm just kidding. Whoa, whoa, oh shit! Ah! Get off, get off! You smell like body odor! Get off! Oh god!
Ladies and gentlemen, Super Testnet, our special guest today. See you later, Tristan. Professor
Fluttermint.
Testnet, what is Fluttermint, Super?
Fluttermint is an application for Android and iOS
Makes your mouth feel good.
that interfaces with Fedimint in a user interface environment called Flutter. So it's a pretty version of Fedimint. Do we need to go over what Fedimint is again?
Yeah, let's do that for the plebs at home.
Okay. Fedimint is a federated Bitcoin bank where there's like, Justin Moon, and who's actually a girl, runs it.
It's kind of mean, Super. He's our friend. Come on.
Not it. Why does that mean? What's wrong with being a girl? Car.
I think personally, Justin Moon said he is a man.
Justin Moon's
We've
a
had
man.
conversations about him being a man. So
Justine Moon.
I think it's kind of mean to call him a girl.
He runs it with a couple of other people in his company, and they hold the keys.
Girls.
They hold the keys distributedly. Like each of them have a key, so you need a quorum of them to sign these things and move money within the bank. It's also got some privacy features. Anyway, there's a pretty interface to it, a mobile wallet called Flutter that is called Fluttermint, and that's that. Yeah.
Is it written in React?
No, it's in Flutter. Flutter is the environment.
I would have guessed.
Yeah. I've never used Flutter, so I don't know what it's like.
would you develop on Fedi or no?
No, would likely not.
Any of you guys out there?
No. Don't use Flutter.
No one's. Everybody's no. Wow.
I might.
Got one out of 5.
I have nothing against Fedi. I think it's a good thing that it exists. I'm glad that there are options, and I like better Bitcoin banks. Although the Bitcoin white paper does rail against Fedi style.
Really?
Yeah.
Scandalous. Let's hear more.
Yeah, the first page of the white paper, when he's describing why we need Bitcoin, he goes over this Chalmian eCash thing that had existed in the 90s, and that failed to work because it was centralized. And
Oh shit.
Fedimints are like a reincarnation of that tries to help with the centralization, help make it less centralized by distributing the keys. But I personally don't think it is.
So Satoshi literally said in the white paper.
They didn't have a base layer back then. We have a base layer now. We have
Okay.
Bitcoin, so it's different.
It's different, maybe.
It is different. I like it better than than what David Chaum was doing, who was trying to do it with dollars. We're trying to do it with Bitcoin, but I don't plan to work on it. But I think
Because
it's
of
good.
that? Because
No.
of that, or
No, I think it's good. I think
he's pulling out the white paper to confirm. Don't trust Super. Verify.
there are
Did you find it, Topher?
the kinds of things that I like to work on are.
No search function.
Unfortunately,
It's on page 1. Here,
Unfortunately,
I'll read the line.
He'll read
it's
the
on page
line.
1.
man, you're coming in hot today. Harder the paint today, Super Testnet.
Yeah, but I don't mean this actually against
He is wearing
Fedimint.
pants today.
Super enhanced TLP.
Harden the paint, Super Testnet with Fedi. Can't find it, can you?
I can't. Yeah, I'm suddenly having trouble finding it.
Oh wow!
Oh well.
It's not at the end.
Kick him off. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I will come back when I found it. So someone else come up and talk now. and then
Oh,
I
okay.
will-
Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a pending story, I'm sure. In the meantime, keep using Fedi and Fluttermint
Anyway,
until proven wrong by Super Testnet.
I'm really glad Super
Do
Testnet
aliens
thing.
exist?
Dude, we're not on this again.
We are. This is the second
All right.
topic we have
Of course
today.
they exist. It is math.
Prove it.
It's a math equation. It's mathematically impossible that we're the only sentient beings throughout the entirety of the infinite
I don't think
universe.
so, man.
You're an idiot.
Don't think so.
You're an idiot.
I don't
No
think
argument.
aliens exist.
I don't want to argue this idiot.
Anybody else? Can you prove it?
I mean, there's like
To say that we're not in a simulation.
Are we in a simulation?
that. I believe. That I believe.
Keon, do you think we're in a simulation? wait.
Okay.
Okay, we found the.
Pause.
Pause it.
It was on page 2, not page 1. I was wrong.
What does it say there?
Second line of the second paragraph on page 2.
What did CSW say?
A common solution. This is Satoshi.
Joke.
A common solution is to introduce a trusted central authority, or mint, that checks every transaction for double spending. After each transaction, the coin must be returned to the mint to issue a new coin, and only coins issued directly from the mint are trusted not to be double spent. This is Fedi. This is what he's described. It's also Xiaomi and eCash.
Can you pull up the Fedi white paper?
Then he says, the problem with this solution is that the fate of the entire money system depends on the company running the mint, with every transaction having to go through them, just like a bank. We need a way. We need Bitcoin. That's what he said.
So who's holding the who's holding the keys in the Fedimint thing then?
Justin Moon and his friends.
Ooh.
They hold the keys.
Think of it as a custodial solution that's encrypted.
It's a guy from another Bitcoin bank called Galoy says think of it as a Bitcoin bank that's encrypted, which is good. That's what it is.
It's just an encrypted coin, essentially. At the very face value, there's a lot of nuance to it. But,
I don't know. I'm excited to see all this stuff happen because I think eventually it's going to play out the way it's going to play out, and people are either going to not use it or they're going to use it.
I'm concerned about the regulatory side.
Oh, like the people.
More the law. Yeah, but I mean, if it's a U.S.-based company and they come under some law or something that causes them to shut down, it has the same problem that Singapore has.
I think the technology is awesome, but it's going to have operational challenges and fun stuff they're going to have to figure out when it's launched.
Two of our audience members pointed out that Xiaomi and eCash didn't fail because the technology was bad. It failed because he was a U.S. company and the U.S. government didn't want him operating, and so they
So they
shut
kicked
him
in the
down.
door?
And right now, Fedimint is the same. It's a U.S. company, and if they get big enough,
Yeah, I think
they can
that's
shut
that.
down.
I think once you start spreading that news around, though, that's enough to get people not to use it.
We'll see. I didn't intend that, but
It's not only their keys, right? Anyone could spin up their any for anyone to be able to spin up one of these.
it is a free and open source software, and one nice thing they made, and one reason why I really like it, is that they make it easy for you to run your own Fedimint. They make it easy for you to run your own encrypted Bitcoin bank, and that's cool.
So they can make it without, because it's just code, right? So they can't really do anything about it, right? Or no?
They already released it as free and open source software. They can't take that back.
So they're only going to come after the developers. It sounds like if they do come after anybody.
Probably not the developers, probably the people running the mint,
Yeah, the Federation members.
the Federation members.
Have heart attacks, bullet holes.
Whoa.
That's not even why I was brought up today, was it, Car?
No, we were supposed to talk about Fluttermint.
Yeah,
Way to go.
that's what we were supposed to. Not about UT.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So we had another thing we're going to talk about. Professor Super is
Professor
now
Super?
a professor at UT. I don't know if we're supposed to say that or not.
Not correct, but I did lecture there today as a guest lecturer, and so I'm a lecturer at UT. I was a lecturer at UT for a day. And
What did they
tomorrow.
say about your Super Testnet shirt?
They thought it was hilarious, and they left, which was the goal.
They thought it was hilarious. Did you tell them your name was Super Testnet?
Yeah. Well, I didn't introduce myself. Someone said now we welcome our guest lecturer who uses a NIM. It's Super
Oh, they
Testnet.
said it like that. Wow.
So, but not
How many
quite.
people were there?
D said it. Less than 30, more than 22.
Oh wow.
So
They're all
26-ish.
college kids.
They were like just post college. It seemed like
Wow.
early 20s.
They were all Bitcoiners, or
Not most of them seemed to be not they're not Bitcoiners like we're Bitcoiners. Some of them had some Bitcoins, but very few. It seemed like almost everyone there seemed to be familiar with the basic outlines of Bitcoin and not much else.
wow. Cool.
Yeah, a few of them have Bitcoins.
Was Topher with you too?
Yeah, Topher was there. He's Professor Scott. D++ was there. She's Professor D, I think.
It's like the X-Men over there. It sounds like you guys have like a full-on little campus with all these Bitcoiners.
Little budding minds of Bitcoin fluttering in the savannah.
Wow,
Their parents will be thrilled.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that.
I did the same lesson that I taught last week at the workshop, so if you want to see what I taught is the Learn Bitcoin script. It's on YouTube now. So
It's on
check it
YouTube.
out.
Look to your right. It's probably there in the next step.
Oh, you're assuming they're watching on YouTube. I
Yeah,
thought you
they're
were giving
assuming
me an
they're watching on YouTube.
instruction, gazing into the eyes of Tristan.
Wait, it would probably be that way,
Is it
right?
on your lap again?
Yes, it would be this way if you're. It's probably on this thing right here. Just look for the one. I think that actually has the most views. No, your Nostr one has the most views. The Nostr.
The Nostr workshop has the most views. Let's talk about. Let's get someone else up here. Come on up.
Thank you, Super Testnet, for being a guest on today's PBS. Woo!
Back, baby.
Man, he sure found that
Beach
white
is
paper
back,
really quick.
bitch. What? What's up?
Just your return. So aliens.
Yeah,
You
I don't
really-
talk about this.
You don't want to talk
No,
about it?
bro. It's like this is like a 3-hour-long conversation.
Nate needs to be here for that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't know you guys were sensitive with the subject.
Nah, it just.
I'm just wondering if you actually think it's that interesting.
So I want to.
I kind of do. Yeah.
Last.
Apparently, it's not.
Last time I was
Okay.
on the show, I poisoned Logan. I'm sorry.
What did you do?
What do you mean? When I gave him this chip, remember?
That's not interesting. He almost died.
Bro, that was terrible.
We already addressed it last
Yeah.
yeah.
alright, just
He already died.
public announcement. I'm sorry. He's alive.
I'm still alive.
Yeah. Thanks to Voltage.
That's all we need to
Thanks to Voltage, he's alive.
Did you see the article that a lot of kids were going to the hospital? Yeah.
Oh
Are you
shit!
serious?
Really?
Yeah, there's an article.
Damn, I didn't see that
Dang,
one.
so you're falling in right into the whole. Maybe that's what that was.
I grew up. Like I didn't feel like throwing up. I did a tactical barf so that like
Tactical
the rest
barf.
that was left wouldn't be in me.
Wow.
Wow.
That was smart. Because you're here today, aren't you?
What was the aftermath of that? Like later on, like when you went
I don't
home.
want to know, Carl. This is nasty.
Oh, so you didn't hurt the next day?
Anyway, he's fine.
Thanks for
I
the tactical
apologize.
barf.
Oh.
Tactical barfs. Over with.
All right, Tristan. What do you want to talk about? We had a whole list, but it sounds like Tristan wants to talk about
No,
things.
I want to go through the list.
Article, 'cause I didn't read it yet.
Oh, that's a good topic.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so
Show your article.
I wrote my. Dude, I got it. I'm not a child, bro. Damn. So this article I wrote, it's my first ever article I've published publicly, right? Because I've been writing for years in private.
He was calling everybody out in it.
I was. So
It was definitely a hit piece.
I thought I did pretty well. So in this article, I talk about how escrow today it sucks so bad. In fact, I could quite literally get a package from AliExpress shipped to my door from China faster than a digital escrow transaction processes, which is ridiculous. So then, on top of that, I talk about the history of escrow and how it's made by these two guys, and then 1895. It's kind of similar to like the chocolate chip story. Are you familiar with that?
Never heard of it.
Oh, so this restaurant one day had again, this is a very rough version of the story. I'll look it up real quick while I'm talking.
I was trying to find a place we can fax.
Oh, yeah, in a second, we'll get to that. Anyway, so it's similar to the chocolate chip story in the sense that it was made on accident because a customer wanted it. So that with chocolate chips, chocolate chip cookies, excuse me, they had a customer one day, I think it was a French restaurant, come in. Those were chips. He came in and asked for something that was new, right? And the chefs in the back were like, okay, like what the hell do we make? We don't know. No, chocolate chip cookies were an accident. Anyway, besides the point. So escrow was made by these two guys per a customer's request because he was out of town. Because he was out of town, he couldn't deliver the papers necessary for the title of the house. So he had them do it instead and act as a third party to do so. And there's a lot more to that on the history of it. But they pretty much invented escrow in America and in 1895. Has not changed since. It's the process, the exact same. So even though nowadays it's digital, right? They went from like 1.0 to 2.0, whatever terminology you want to use. It's still slow. They still take custody of your funds. They still physically hold on to it. On top of that, they're still super slow. Because what Topher and I are doing now, it's non-custodial, so we don't actually have custody of your funds. We just actually determine where the contract goes based upon if there's a dispute, any evidence needed, or anything like that. On top of that, I also go in depth about how escrow is used almost every day by everybody. Specifically speaking about Amazon.com, as well as, hold on, excuse me, that was gross. How it's used by Amazon.com for buyers and sellers, as well as credit cards. Because right now, they're okay. I'll give them credit. Like Bolt Card, I met the guys in Bitcoin Miami. They gave me a prototype of it like months before it was released. I still have it in my house. It's a great product, but it's not a credit card. It's a charge card because all it does is you're putting satoshis on that card. So when you, if in the event you lose that card, you're fucked because those are gone. There's no way of recovering it, as far as I know. All right, I could be totally wrong. Great card, great company. Bolt, I love Bolt, but it's not a credit card. Same thing with Strike. I've talked to multiple Strike developers, and a lot of them have told me, you know, I'm not gonna say who said exactly, but a lot of companies have approached them because Strike is one of the better companies in Bitcoin, saying, hey, we need an escrow for Bitcoin. Do you guys have one? And they're just too busy with the point of sale stuff right now, and so they can't. They don't have time. So on top of that, so the credit cards, wallets.
So are you like the Jack Mallers of escrow? Is that what
No, I'm just Tristan Beach, man. I'm not.
Yo!
If I was Jack
You go on
Mallers,
stage at Bitcoin Miami and call out all the old.
if I was Jack Mallers, I'd be like, yo, these boomers. No, I'm just kidding. What's that? What's my signature?
What is your thing that you're gonna do on stage?
I don't know yet. I think it's just wearing a turtleneck, I guess, because right now I'm wearing a hoodie because it's fucking hot out.
So I found the White House's fax number.
No, hold on a second.
Do you want to send them the fax?
So you came in the wrong time, Car. So anyway, I encourage you to read the article. It's tristanbeach.com.
I'll send it to you.
Shut up. TANBIETSCH.com. Give it a read. Give me your thoughts.
It's beach.
Yeah, it's German. So
but
the original,
not spelled like a beach.
the original derivation of my last name is Butch, which is German, and just a very common last name in Germany. Yeah. Anyway, so a shenanigan that Carr wants to pull today is fax somebody the white paper. What I was thinking is that we just fax just black sheets of paper, front and back. Julie, we can waste all their ink.
No, definitely
Oh
don't do
my God,
that.
you're hilarious.
Especially then we're saying it
Oh
live.
my God, that'd be hilarious. That's not a federal crime. It's freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech. They can't stop a fax.
Yeah, we're not trying to kill trees. We're just trying to inform them the right way that
Yeah.
you know Bitcoin's out there. They should probably look at it.
Who do you think we should
No one's
fax?
probably talking to. I sent somebody out there in the audience the number.
White House.
Can you send them the fax?
1 week later,
Here, I
local
got,
news, Fox 7, Austin. 2 plebs get arrested for what is it? What's like an
I can send the fax on my phone.
Hold on. What's
Here,
like
let
a
me download.
very outlandish
Keep
headline?
talking. Let me download the Bitcoin white paper.
What is an outlandish headline for 2 people who'd fax something to the White House? 2 plebs threaten to terrorize financially. I don't know.
I don't think there's
Saying
nothing wrong.
something.
It's just
Anyway.
sending a fax. I'm sure they get worse faxes than that, right?
Oh God. Can you only?
They probably get really bad faxes. We're literally just sending the white
Instead
paper.
of like Hunter Biden pictures from that like laptop stuff.
They probably get
Oh my God,
get that
hilarious.
stuff.
Oh Jesus,
They
bro.
probably get
no,
that
no,
stuff
no,
too,
none of that,
dude.
none of that. I don't want to be on the watch list.
How do I download this?
Anyway, I believe we should fax Bitcoin white paper word for word. I mean, I already am probably. I guarantee you.
We'll fax the Bitcoin white paper in size 100 font.
One word at a time. Bit, coin, dot,
How do I download this? Oh, there you go. Save to
peer,
files.
to peer. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, how long is it taking for you to fucking fax this, dude?
It's easier to do it on a
Okay. So if you guys can't see this, Carr is currently trying to download the Bitcoin white paper from his
I just
iCloud
did right
account,
now. Calm down.
He just did this
I'm going
just
to
now.
bitcoinfax.com.
And he's trying to fax this over to the White House, Mr.
Bitcoinfax. I
President
don't think
Biden.
it's bitcoinfax.com. I think it's like
I
Bitcoin.
think
Oh, you did?
Oh, wow.
It's 9 pages.
yeah, so
Sorry to campaign. I think we should be sending Bitcoin white papers to everybody.
it's free.
Personally.
It's a good message.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah, man. I was thinking we should fax the IRS.
No, but we should.
next time.
Everybody should be faxing.
Shouldn't we?
People that say they don't know anything
Car.
about Bitcoin. I don't think that's a bad idea. It's a good start.
Every block that gets minted,
It'd be so easy too, because like
fax the block.
you can make a Python script
Later, fax the
with like a Google Voice API, and it's
I think
automatically.
we should.
Who wants to pay for this?
I'll pay for it.
Oh God, over Lightning or what?
Can you
Don't put credit card information. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, hit the start. I'll pay for it.
Wait, is this like a tool or something? You can like fax it? No way.
Yep.
So what's the website, Nick, that we can do this at?
BitcoinFacts.net.
BitcoinFacts.net.
See, it was only 6,000 sats.
Do it.
You're welcome, Joe
Absolutely worth
Biden.
it.
Let's watch it go through.
Awesome. Can someone like pull up like fax machine noise effects? I'll do it.
There you go.
All right. Here we go.
That's good.
They just got faxed.
I think if you have a meetup page, or if you have a meetup, or you have a club out there,
Just
I
all
think-
do like a farm of people that just.
I think if you have a
fax out
meetup
shit.
or a club out there or anything, I think at the
Oh,
end
man.
of every meetup, every club, you should be faxing the Bitcoin white paper to somebody. Do it. Bitcoin needs you.
There we go.
Picked it up one morning. and was like, what is this?
Yeah, because it's literally you just got to keep hitting him over the head with the same
So he's
thing.
hearing it right now in the White
So
House.
they're hearing it right now.
Take that, bitch!
And then out comes the Bitcoin white paper. You're welcome. There you go.
We're getting bombed! Call security! No, I'm just kidding.
Man, Tristan's really up today.
Cause you're, I don't know, cause you're here, bro.
Yeah. All right,
Anyway,
we're gonna talk about
so that
pleb.
was fun.
We're gonna talk about pleb crafts. Are you guys excited for
I'm
that?
excited about
Anybody
this.
care about that? No.
So, Car, take the stage on this, will you?
So we're doing pleb crafts outside. Pleb poet's doing it. I don't know if she's doxxed yet. Probably not.
Oh, is that
But she'll be out there doing pleb crafts on October 8th, and you can make your own open source shirt.
what?
You can come here, or actually do the meetup first. You pick the size that you want, put in the notes, and then
Damn.
when you come in, pay for the shirt. I think it's cool. Yeah.
Slash.
Slash PBS. Or no, Pleb Lab. She's bringing the shirts, but you have to tell her your size by going to meetup to sign up. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you made me do that yesterday.
And then the other thing that's coming up is ABDC is coming up next week too.
Yeah, man.
That should be a lot of fun. They're gonna do something a little bit different this time.
The last one was really fun, the Genesis meetup.
Did you go to it?
Yeah, dude, I was there. I signed the poster. What are you talking about?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Were you at ABDC too?
That was our prompt.
Super, you were
That
at
was literally our
ABDC.
prompt to steal.
I think you
It
guys were
was, I
there.
promise.
He went country dancing, right?
He went swing dancing.
Swing dancing.
Then he shit himself.
And then,
No, I'm just
were
kidding.
you at ABDC? Oh, I didn't know you were there then.
Dude, I was totally there. We won. I was there because I told Ben Carmen, I was like, okay, you're fired. You're done sales pitching because you're not a good salesman. Remember that?
Oh, wow.
Anyway. So my ABDC experience was great because it was very hands-on. And why are you laughing?
Because it's like you're like, my ABDC experience was great.
Because y'all goes like fuck around on stage, off stage. Anyway, I had
Bitch,
fun.
Please.
Anyway,
Go for it, Tristan.
it was fun because Carr made all these little cute little feminine bottles, and he just put a message inside and said,
It's
"I
the
love you." No, I'm just
intentionality
kidding.
behind it. I was telling
Yeah,
everybody I,
know.
loved
I'm just
them
kidding.
in their little bottles.
Yeah,
You're
as do I.
welcome. You're
as do
welcome.
I.
I do it for everybody, man.
So it was fun because we all got in teams, and each bottle inside had a prompt, and the prompt was, for example, my prompt was to steal somebody else's prompt.
Really? Was it?
Yeah, it was. I promise. But somebody else was like, "Oh, we need to make."
Did you guys actually like doing the breakout
Dude, it was so
teams?
fun. It was so fun, man.
We're gonna do something completely
So
different.
at the
this
end of
time.
it, we
That's
had-
not
we had
gonna
a very-
involve that though.
Prototype of a product, and we would pitch it in front of everybody else, and it was pretty fun.
I think the
Had a
Genesis
great
was
time.
special.
It
I,
was
only,
nice,
I think you can
brainstorm
only go
session.
down from here.
Bro, you have
It's
a problem.
true, dude. It's true.
You have a problem talking over people.
Go for it. Just keep going.
No, it's too late.
All right.
late.
I think it's just gonna go down from here. I think it's hard. It's hard to like make a Genesis one and then keep it going. I think for any club, any meetup, it's really hard to.
We have Paul at the helm.
That's true. Which one? Bit plebs? Bit devs? Yeah. How many people? Yeah, they're going to be different. I think we're going to get even less people. Yeah. Well, if you come out, there's going to be a nice little goodie bag for you. So this one's going to be a little cool. I think you guys are going to like
Yeah,
it.
what's inside?
Yeah.
Is it a picture of you?
Yeah. Picture me in a little bottle holding it.
Oh.
That's all I got. That's all I got. I think the last thing I wanted to talk about
That's
was
kinda boring,
the rock show after party with Nick.
Whoa, whoa.
Where are you
whoa,
guys
whoa.
going?
Nick, can I come up and talk about this for a second?
Yeah, come up and talk about it.
Nick,
Get this beach off stage already.
shut up, Gringa. All right, Nick's too shy.
Nick's too shy. Never mind. Is it at? You said it was at Empire.
Oh, I want to give an update on the Draper stuff. That'd be fun.
Yeah, shill it.
So-
Shill drapes.
As much as I would love to talk about it, I learned a lot in the packet they gave me. Dude, it's a lot. I signed an NDA, so I can't talk about it.
But he's talking about it.
But I'm going to talk about it.
Sorry,
I'll
Tim.
give a sliver, legally. It's going to be a lot, man. It's going to be a lot of Miyagi wax on, wax off shit. I'll tell you that right now.
What were they doing to you?
Nothing yet. I haven't gone over there. But I was reading what they were
Where did they
what they're
touch
going
you?
to do.
Is it in
And-
Beverly Hills?
No, it's actually south of Silicon Valley. So
Okay. That's a start.
there's one thing I want to tell you. It's not something I said. It's a rumor I heard. I think I can talk about it. So the rumor I heard, and it's in a book, so I can't get sued for it. This book.
So you're gonna say it
this
anyway.
author-
Oh wait. Let's set this up. Let me set this up. So Tristan Beach is going to Draper
University.
Labs, Draper University
Wow,
in
so the fuck
Silicon
you smoking?
in Silicon Valley, and
What is this? What graphic do you have on?
people are yeah.
Got some very important comments.
Yeah. Uh
Side Tony.
oh.
Oh snap!
Oh
He
shit,
said
Tony! Oh my god, I
I
love Tony.
forgot about
dude.
Tony. He saved you.
What do you say?
On Twitch and on YouTube.
Tony,
do you say?
FaceTime.
Area.
Woo!
Bay Area.
Bay
I have
Area,
his
Tony.
pin. I got
Tony,
your pin,
call
Tony,
me.
and I wear it proudly. My
Call me on
backpack.
Telegram. We'll put you on.
Oh yeah,
Call me on Telegram, Tony.
Tony, call us right now.
No, dude,
What?
Tony's freaking
Dude, Tony's
hilarious.
So
We
we
met
met
him
at
at- we
Beefsteak.
met him in
no,
Nashville.
no, different Tony. So we met this guy at Beefsteak. God, he was so funny, man. He was just making jokes left and right.
Call me on
Him and
Telegram.
Carr were like the same person almost.
No, we weren't. It's
Yeah, you
totally
guys were.
different.
You guys look the same.
Wow.
I met Tony.
Tony's a very handsome man.
Yeah? How was how'd you meet Tony at a shotgun wedding? What was that like?
It was in Miami.
It was in Miami.
Oh, really?
On
Did
the
you drink
beach?
with him?
You say shotgun wedding.
Yeah.
Did you guys get married or?
No.
Not get chicked up.
Oh shit. Damn, Nick.
Did he get married?
Ouch.
No, it was like some other group that got.
Genius, just call Tony.
We're just there to get drunk.
Call Tony.
Oh yeah, let me see.
It's like multiple weddings.
We were about to.
Yeah,
You
I
were
got
about to
some
tell me
fractions talking about the
something.
Drake University stuff.
Yeah, you.
No, I shouldn't. I
you
shouldn't. Now that I
talk
think about it.
It was about to get really good.
But I will ask the staff if I can talk about it afterwards because it's a lot, man.
yeah,
it's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
tell
a
us
lot,
anyway,
dude.
so it's fine. Where's
really
the? Yeah, I don't see him here.
But
Yeah,
I'm gonna forget about it.
I don't see him.
There's something I wanted to ask you, Carr.
I don't see him here. Oh, there he goes, right there. Hang on.
Boss.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Press the call button, genius.
Where is he
Search
at?
bar for his name. So Carr is currently having a struggle trying to find this guy named Tony in Telegram.
He's probably busy.
Even
right
though
now.
he's a COO of a Bitcoin company, he can't use
think
a
he's-
search
I
function on
think he's-
Telegram. Does it manually. Manually like my grandma.
Yeah, I like using Nostr.
Where's it at? How do
I like using Enigma. Enigma was my favorite.
help me out? Oh, it's top left corner.
Enigma's my favorite
Love you,
one.
sweetie. That's hard now.
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see him.
God, you're so slow.
Oh well.
Damn.
I think that's all I got. You got anything? It's a short PBS.
Nah,
man.
bro. It's not. That's not in it here. But
Oh, yeah,
come
yeah.
on up.
You want to talk about rock show?
Oh yeah, the Rock Show. Let's do it.
The rock
So
show.
what's going on with the Rock Show?
Oh, we're going to Rock Show. So if you
Empire.
don't know where Pleb Lab is situated, we're right on 6th Street, right in the mecca of the music scene here
Oh,
in
Night Moves
Austin.
is coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh,
good bands.
dude.
So right around the corner, we're on 6th Street. You go one corner over, one corner up. There's a place called Empire Garage and Control Room, and they're doing emo night. So if you want some throwbacks to like 2000s,
Gwar's
mid
coming
2000s.
too? So Night Moves and Gwar
Yeah,
coming
there's
back to back.
Yeah, there's bands like Gwar. Like if you've
That's
never
hilarious,
you've never
dude.
seen Gwar live.
yeah.
Yeah, have you seen Gwar?
Yeah.
Have you seen him live?
No, I used to play the video game with Beavis and Butthead, and
Oh,
Gwar
yeah.
showed up on it.
So Gwar live, it's basically a metal show, but it's like also a show. So they have like they literally like when I went,
it's
they
like
had
Kiss,
Hillary
yeah.
Clinton and she's filled up with fake blood and they like chop her head off and then
Yeah.
like guts are flying everywhere on stage.
Dude, we're gonna watch this. Talk about this and then
Yeah.
send faxes to the White House.
I mean, it's a Gwar. Like it's out there on the internet. Just Google Gwar show at Riot Fest in
Yeah.
Chicago. It was awesome. But yeah, emo night tonight. There's a Paramore cover band. Yeah, come out. Tickets at the door, I believe. Starts at 8. Me and Topher are gonna go.
How much are the tickets?
I think they were $15, but I think they raised to 20
Oh,
the
is it
night
that one?
of.
Can I see it?
Yeah, right here. This is the little flyer here.
Yeah, so it says
Rock and roll.
with Paramus.
Yeah, it's a Paramore cover band.
It's a Paramore cover band. Dude, you were saying that they.
Yeah, so tell me what happened to Paramore.
You're saying something about Paramore? Or?
Oh, Paramore is a scam. It's a shitcoin.
Did you not hear when he was talking about this?
Oh,
earlier?
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a whole history of Paramore. So they formed in high school when they were super young, like 14, 15. And obviously the main player in Paramore is Haley, the woman who sings. But she got on a separate contract as the band, right? So she is on this big, basically making all the money, and then the rest of her friends in the band are basically on a separate contract making nothing. So they would basically show up to band practice. She'd show up like an hour or two late. And
Really?
then, yeah. And,
Where are they from?
I believe Tennessee or Tennessee. I think Franklin, Tennessee, right where all the music scene is. But essentially, she started dating one of the guitar players
In the band?
in the band, and it didn't end up so well. And he kind of did a tell-all. This is kind of how we all know it, because he wrote like a big long article about the band essentially being a fake, a manufactured record label lie essentially. So when they broke up, it was kind of a nasty breakup. His brother was the drummer, and then Paramore just kind of dropped off for a while. And yeah. Anyways, Super Testnet said this is stupid. We're just talking music. All right.
Sure, we're already coming up on time. But yeah, what do you got?
Get it?
No, we were in. How much time?
We started really late, remember?
Oh.
We started 20 minutes late.
I want to get to this rock show.
Really?
Are you going?
I think I want to go now. I think you sold me on it.
Yeah, I think you should go get yourself a goth girl, maybe.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so I want to continue our conversation we had earlier, yesterday, about media consumption diet. You want to talk about that?
Media what?
Media consumption and how it. So in diets, there's food, right? The food diet. There's also a media diet.
Are you talking about like consuming?
Yeah, like certain types of content shape who you are.
Yeah, go for it. Talk about it.
Yeah, so Connor and I were talking about this yesterday. And
I don't
how-
remember talking about it, but it sounds
you're-
like something we
you're
were talking
stupid,
about.
But I'm just kidding. So it's cool because I've noticed that I think this is like one of those obvious things you don't really talk about until you're like, oh, of course, like mouth breathing makes you ugly. Anyway, so the type of content you consume really shapes who you are if you think about it, right, Car?
Keep going.
Like
keep
you
going.
have different conversations than you would with somebody who like listens to rock and like who's punk rock versus somebody who listens to classical, right? Would you not?
I
wonder why that is.
We're gonna keep hearing you go. I think you're trying to say that. I think you're saying something completely different than what I was saying yesterday. Maybe
What were you
slightly.
saying?
I was telling you like, oh, I'm working towards this project, but in order to work towards that project, I need to be consuming a certain type of media that's related to that
Exactly
project.
my point. It
to
shapes your thinking, doesn't it?
to influence my output. That's what I was talking about. So I didn't want to consume anything that wasn't around that, I guess.
So my
I don't
point
know how to speak clearly when it
No,
comes
you're
to
good.
like
So my point
explaining my
is-
things. I just do them and don't think about it.
or my question is, does a lower time preference and consumption of more beautiful art compare to like modern art? It's like Renaissance art versus like a fucking Blue Lines painting. You seen that? Sold for $40 million. It's a money laundering scam. But so does that affect? Because Bitcoiners have such a low time preference. Is that why we have the better projects and the better community? Because if you think about it, crypto as a whole, their projects are very high time preference. Because of that, they're very shit. Versus Bitcoin, our low time preference makes us have better. Do you know what I'm saying?
A little bit. I think what I'm hearing you're saying is that
Like we're building cathedrals here, right? And these guys down the street are building circuses. Because of that, well, albeit ours isn't done, it'll last way longer versus the circus because they move around town and they just rug pull, move to the next town, rug pull, right?
Foundation's down.
Yeah, exactly. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Circuses and cathedrals. That's the episode name.
What do you think of the statement, you are what you
That's why
family show.
That's why
It's a
Cars.
family
That's
show.
why Cars is such a dick. Anyway, well, so when you eat something, does that include food or is like just as a whole,
it's like
just
a
consumption?
metaphor. You are what you eat.
Oh, totally, man.
Consumes, affects you, it shapes who you are.
Absolutely, man. Like look at Soylent. You talk to anybody who drinks Soylent, they're always just so like feminine, you know? Because if you drink too much soy, it literally gives you like boobs. You know that? Did you know that? Like, look this up right now. Pull it up, Car. Pull it up. But it does, man.
He's all over the place today. I don't know,
man. Like,
you're like all over the place today.
Because I'm more comfortable on camera now, you know. And I, don't
I
really care
guess.
anymore,
I just
'cause,
feel like you're all over the place today. I'm just letting him
Yeah.
talk at this point.
So answer the question: does media? I'm sorry.
This reminds me of early days PBS.
Oh man, let's
where
do
you
a
don't
little-
know where you're gonna
let's
get.
do a little time
I
travel.
have no idea where he's going.
Do you ever miss those days, Car, of old PBS where you literally get drunk on camera and it's like, look at my ladies, like just scream in the camera? You miss those
This
days?
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was
Almost
a
a year
long
ago.
time ago.
It was almost a year ago. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I don't really think about the past
No?
anymore. I think
What
forward.
happened to Phil?
I think forward.
Putting his ugly ass feet on the
forward.
table. What happened to that?
I don't know.
You said he had like Barney feet. What happened to that?
I don't know.
No. Yeah, where's been Phil? Get back here. But I think PBS has changed a lot, dude. It's a lot more professional. We have microphones now. Can you believe that? There's no trash cans behind us. Yeah, right. And now we have a backup camera today. We have an office. I know you guys can't see it on camera. But we have a whole office now.
Yeah, let me see
because-
that camera. I need to look at it.
What's up?
It's impossible that it broke.
Yeah, man. I think not only has PBS changed, but we have as well. Like Carr, for example, he's lost. Was it almost 100? What are you fucking doing?
I'm trying to clean it, dude.
I'm trying to talk
There's
about
just
you.
no way. It was just working a while ago.
Can you see it?
It's impossible, Logan.
Car.
It's just not possible.
Jesus. Car. Earth the car.
Oh, the battery's not even
Oh
in
my
there.
God. PBS, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. So
All right,
anyway,
that's all I got.
No. So I was saying.
I'm done. I think I'm
no,
done.
come on.
No, dude. I think I'm ready to really call it a day.
Damn, who shit
It's been a
your
long
cereal? Who pissed in your cereal this morning? What's up? Sure, let's go.
Yeah, you guys can go up here.
Come on,
I'm
Topher.
done. I'm done talking.
Boo, loser. Everyone boo, chat. Chat, boo car. Boo. Tagger it. Come on, Topher. Ah, man. Boo. All right. So Topher, my new developer who's now with my company. Our company now, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. I'm really excited. So Topher is now the CTO of Lightning Escrow. To be
CTO.
named something else in the future.
My
Let's talk about that for a
first
second.
order of business was to not use Lightning.
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, for now. The reason for that is because Lightning Escrow. So the reason why we're not launching with the Lightning part of it yet is because we want to get it right. And to get it right requires a lot of time and research. And in order to buy time necessary in order to work on it takes money. And we don't have any funding yet. So we're getting there.
I don't want to
But,
spam the Lightning Network with $1,000 HTLCs that
Yeah.
don't settle for several days.
So even let's assume that Lightning Escrow was successful, right? We could, and it gets super popular. We could potentially clog up a lot of the network, couldn't we?
yeah, yeah.
It'd be easy as hell too.
Oh yeah.
It's not a good thing to say.
The
but-
network is still fragile. It's like a little baby child that is still growing.
No, so it just keeps money in their channels,
Yeah.
stagnant, right? Yeah.
They're
It's not
locked up.
feasible right now. What I was thinking about doing is what John told me about a couple months ago. When I first started talking to you, I was talking to John about how, is it Pay with Moon Super or is it just Moon Wallet? The fake Lightning, how they do the submarine swaps? Moon Wallet. Really? Okay. So one way I suggested to fix this problem with the Lightning issue is to use submarine swaps over the Lightning and base layer to just fake the Lightning part of Lightning Escrow. But why
That would require a Bitcoin transaction.
Right.
So you're just sort of beating around the bush.
Yeah. So is that route of development like feasible for enterprise scale traffic or no?
Well, I mean, in terms of Lightning, I think there just needs to be a better protocol for locking up funds. That doesn't really exist on Lightning because when Lightning was first designed, the idea was that HTLCs settle immediately. And it wasn't until later that people sort of realized, like, oh, hey, wait a minute. If these don't settle right away, you can actually do some cool things with that. But right
This
now,
guy figured it out, right, Super?
Yeah, like
Invented it.
kudos to Super Testnet.
He invented HODL contracts.
I did invent that.
Yep.
Yeah,
The one that's an attack on lightning.
yeah, the one that's an attack on Lightning, invented by Super Testnet.
That's the new company name. Attack on Lightning. That's pretty funny.
So at the past Lit Devs, lovely Lisa was there, and she was talking about something that she was working on, and that was the ability to declare tiers for fee rates. So
On Lightning.
on Lightning.
Okay.
So it's sort of irrelevant to what we're talking about, but it sort of is relevant because she's sort of bringing up the topic of like upgrading the gossiping layer of Lightning so that nodes can communicate more information to each other, specifically fee rates. And in her example, the rates that were being communicated was basically having different tiers for how much you charge in terms of routing fees, depending how much liquidity is available in your channel.
Oh, so kind of like how on Blue Wallet, I can add a fee to make it faster, right?
Well, so
Same
not
concept?
quite.
No?
No, so the issue is that
I'm not a Bitcoin developer, by the way. I'm just a front end.
the idea is that if you have a Lightning channel and you have liquidity on that channel, that you want to have a way to adjust your routing fees depending on how much liquidity you have available. So if you have a lot of liquidity available, then it's okay to have low fees because you want to move that liquidity around, versus where if you don't have a lot of liquidity available, then that liquidity is scarce on your channel, so you want to charge more fees. Like, okay, well, hey, look, I'm low on liquidity in a certain direction, but if you really want me to route, then like pay a higher fee. And so the problem with having a dynamic fee rate like that is that other channels don't necessarily know what your liquidity is, so they have to probe you. And probing contributes a lot of spam to the Lightning Network. It's also an attack on Lightning. So Lisa's presentation at LitDevs was sort of like, well, what if we change the gossip messages, the messages that Lightning nodes use to sort of communicate with one another? What if we change it so that they can introduce fee tiers? So it's like nodes communicate, hey, depending on how much liquidity is available, like these are my rates.
What happened to net neutrality, you bastards?
And it would be cool to kind of see like that for other things, well, not just like for how much liquidity is available, what your time preference is. So it's like, hey, I'm willing to lock up liquidity for longer than immediately. Like, because the HTLC is like, the idea is that you need to settle it right away. The very least, you need to settle it before the HTLC expires. But ideally, you settle them immediately. But HODL contracts don't do that. They hold money in limbo for a certain amount of time. So it would be nice. Yeah, a little.
Yeah, I actually really like RoboSats a lot. I checked them out quite a couple times, and it's fantastic. Well, sure, yeah. I mean, it's not really doesn't look like a finalized version of a product. RoboSats itself is, I applaud that guy. It's really, really cool stuff.
RoboSats is awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And it's only on Tor, right? It's only on Tor, right? Wow, that's badass.
Yeah, luckily you can get away with HODL invoices now because most people don't care.
Well, also, if you're friends with the two hops between you and the end hop, sure. If you guys go shake hands on it.
Yeah, if you just do a direct contract and you don't have a bunch of intermediaries, then
Is there a
You end up being, hey, we'll hodl for this amount of time for this amount of money.
Anyways, like I think that honestly the future is going to be like HODL contracts and doing like these escrow invoices on Lightning, but there's like kind of other things I think that need to happen before that becomes scalable. Like right now you can do HODL invoices because it's not that much liquidity in total and it's not really locking up that much funds, and it's like most people realistically they just kind of like download Lightning and they run it and they don't really tweak anything about it. They don't it's still a black box to them, so they just kind of let it run and they don't know what's actually happening underneath the hood. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can get away with a lot, but in the scalability
Yeah,
is going to
see-
become an issue at some point.
Right. So the thing is right now is that the idea itself of Lightning Escrow is so far in the future that Lightning itself is not ready for
Yeah. What
Not
if
only-
we want to do a $10,000 escrow?
exactly.
Are we going to do that on Lightning?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to lock up $10,000, not just between us, but every hop in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Thus
There's
the
some
reason
things
why
we
we're
need to address
waiting
first.
to R&D the Lightning part of it a lot more, and maybe even potentially work with Lightning directly, like Lightning Labs would be pretty sick. Because
Yeah.
what is it? I shouldn't say it. Never mind. Who comes in here all the time? You know who it is. He's right there.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I know who you're referencing.
I know exactly. You know who it is. Yeah. So do you think Lightning itself has a shot at bringing Bitcoin to the masses via global adoption? Because I think
Oh, absolutely.
Super thinks Lightning isn't ready, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. Things have changed in the last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it might be ready. Lightning might be ready.
Oh,
I
we're
thought-
getting Super's blessing. Lightning is
I would
ready
love
for the
Super's
masses.
blessing, because what you told me last time I talked to you about this subject was you said you didn't like Lightning. You said you did not like Lightning because of the issues it had, but that was a year ago, right?
Right, we have other things now. We have Fedi.
Fedimint, right? Fedi.
The new cashew system. That it might be, things might change now.
So what is excuse me, what has been the biggest change in the last year that you really think is going to drive that adoption for the masses?
Better Bitcoin banking software.
Better Bitcoin banking spot. Yeah, Galoy is one of them. Woo, shout out Galoy. Nick's right here. What do you do at Galoy, Nick? You're a front end guy, right? You're back end, really? You know a lot about Next.js then.
I mean, now I'm doing submarine swap stuff with the Lightning Lab boosters. That's what I've been doing, so yeah.
I had no idea.
Submarine swaps.
Wow.
All those
Get back end bitch over here.
and not problem.
Yeah, man. Speaking of front end, I started migrating Lightning Escrow from React, just plain React, to Next.
Yes.
I like it a lot. I'm getting the hang of it really fast.
Next.js is awesome.
It's really fast.
It's great.
Because compared to like the routing stuff, with the routers and switches, or is that like
Yeah.
super old?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
God,
whole
it's
other
such a pain in
language
the
that
ass,
I've
dude.
completely forgotten about because I
Pain in
use
the ass.
Next.js now.
Yeah, and the thing is that I didn't really know routers when I first set this up. So my app.js file, it's literally all the
Tons of
routers.
routes,
Oh God,
yeah.
it's so bad. It's so bad. But we're fixing it because in Next.js, you don't even need to do that because the file names in the pages folder with the lowercase, right? Lowercase name, it just automatically directs them to that page. So if I have a about page in the pages folder, just go /about instantly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You can
fucking
build
awesome.
your API,
That's fucking
your
awesome.
API out that way too.
Really?
Yeah. That's what that API folder's for. So that's all your API routes.
That's sick, man. Yeah. When did you first learn about Next.js? Because I don't know if is it an older framework or is it newer? It seems pretty new.
It's newer, but they've been around. They're on like version 12, 13.
How long
They
has it been
actually
out?
have they release a new version pretty frequently. They even have a convention that's pretty cool. It's sort of like
wow.
online only, but it's
Yeah.
it's cool. Next.js Con.
And
I'm in their Discord channel. It's pretty lit in there. Yeah.
You go in there?
Yeah.
Do you pick up women in Next.js channels? Like, hey,
No, I'm Bitcoin.
you're out your number to me. What's up? Do I believe in vampires? Yeah, so we got caught up in developer talk.
Are you a vampire?
Am I a vampire? Maybe. Never know. Never know. Maybe that's why I never step outside when I'm working. I come out at night.
What
No,
are the
I'm just kidding.
official rules of vampires in your mind?
In my mind, well, they can't eat garlic. Silver bullets especially kills them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can't look in mirrors. Never invite a
Wouldn't
vampire
stake through
in.
the heart. I
when they
thought
have sugar and
silver
super.
bullets was werewolves.
I think that's right. Yeah. Stake to the heart. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't watch what's that movie? Twilight.
Oh,
I didn't watch a single one. No.
They glisten in the
What are you
light.
talking about? It's like one of the most popular vampire movies. There's also Underworld. You seen that one?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think I've seen all three of
Awesome.
them.
Awesome. Yeah,
They
man.
have like a war with the werewolves.
That's a vampire movie.
Yeah.
Those are like from the early 2000s, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I used to listen to the soundtrack all the time.
Really?
Underworld Evolution soundtrack. Yeah, some good techno in there.
What year was that?
God, that
Like the Matrix era, right? Like
early 2000s. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
So much good music back then.
Yeah, man. I really miss that era of art. Yeah. What do you got?
Yeah, that's essentially what the what are we going to, emo night? Yeah, that's emo night. It's gonna be a bunch of lonely 30-year-olds.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
No.
30-year-olds.
Lonely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of blue-haired liberals from me.
Yeah.
No,
Like in
no,
nature,
maybe not. You'd
a
be
bright
surprised.
color on the animal signifies poison. So stay away. Well, no. I'm talking like bugs and butterflies and all that stuff.
So
Smart
wait,
ass,
so
you know
do
what I
you
mean?
believe in vampires?
I know that, was it Germany that had like an actual case of a vampire one? So if you guys can't see it off camera, Logan is currently dabbing. Huge news. Anyway, listen, I believe.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I believe in a lot of like mythical stuff, but vampires, I'm not too sure. Maybe it was like some guy who had like, an extreme case of like iron deficiency and just was an incel and like just was super gothic because he just always wrote. I don't know. Yeah, you never know. Do you believe in vampires, Topher?
So,
Oh shit,
Is
that's a
there?
bat. Yeah, right there.
you don't
I'm
look.
not joking.
I know. It's good if you don't look them
Oh
directly in
fuck!
the eyes.
I just looked. Yeah, I lost.
That's how they mesmerize you.
Mm.
But anyways, in L.A., Los Angeles, they have this place called
Lightning, vampires, and Twilight. This is a great.
Yeah, so Los Angeles, let me clarify. In Los Angeles, there's this museum called the Getty Center. Los Angeles, California. God, I hope there isn't more. There should only be one City of Angels. The one and only.
Continue on.
And yeah, they have this place called the Getty Center. And it's actually a really beautiful museum. It has a lot of works of art from all around the world. A lot of Renaissance era. A lot of stuff from just like old English artwork. And they have this thing called the bestiary. No, it's a book of beasts. It's called the bestiary.
Is Car in there?
It's very old. It's a book. Yeah.
Go to
It's got
chapter 6. There's a picture of Car.
List of beasts. So
right
like
there.
griffins, harpies, succubi, like all those.
Those are
kinds of
fucking real, dude.
things.
I have experienced that. Swear to God. I have a story. No. The succubus. I have a story, bro. I have 1,000%. I have 1,000% experienced this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Car, can I talk about the retention stuff on this podcast? Is that okay? Yeah, okay. So hold on a second. So I do a spiritual practice called semen retention, right? When you just don't bust nuts, ever, right? And I was 6 months in, right? Listen, this is a part of the story. Hold on. Oh man, dude, it's real, isn't it? Anyway, so 6 months in.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Hold on.
hold
All
on.
right. We'll get to that.
Yeah, let's.
That's a whole
let's
other
wait.
conversation.
So 6 months in, one night, I was really tired, like unusually tired, right? And I go to bed at like 10. I usually go to bed at like 1, so it's really weird. I know, I don't care. Anyway, so I'm laying there. And go ahead, yeah. Lightning Escrow. No, I'm
Yo
kidding.
drapes.
So I'm laying there, and I feel this like, it's energy. And I start having these weird dreams, and like this demon comes in the form of a girl. I'm like, it's obviously like there to seduce me. And then I wake up, and I can't fucking move. And at the end of my bed, I swear to God, swear on my life, there's this like tall like woman, like just shadow, just like, I don't get further than that, but it was crazy, bro. Like she literally stole my energy from me. It was really terrible.
I
No,
thought you were
my
just
energy.
talking about like a thirsty woman from the bar.
No. That too. Those are also very real. So when you do practice this, I was talking.
Don't use my name.
No.
Yes, there we go.
All right. Anyway, so we'll go into another
It's just
episode.
getting interesting.
I want to hear Super's. All right. I want to hear Super's experience. Want to talk about it? Okay. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the Super Succubus. Here we go.
I was talking about mythical beasts earlier, and there are a pair of mythical beasts on my beer can. It's kind of cool.
In my succubus experience, or I think it was a succubus, I was visited in what. Can you define what you guys are talking about? A succubus is a demon that has sex with you. Yeah. Anyway.
That was a burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in mine, I assumed it was a dream later, but it was really weird if it was a dream. Cause this, I'm gonna call her Sarah.
Sarah.
Alice. I'm gonna call
Sarah
her
the
Alice.
succubi.
Comes into my room, and I get up. Well, I didn't sleep in the tent at the time this happened, and I got up to see what she wanted, and she was a demon, and she offered a sexual service that was not, well, that I didn't want, and so I said no, and then I woke up, but I was not awake. She was still there in the room, and I thought I'm probably dreaming again. So I walked to the bathroom and I washed my hands and splattered it on my face to wake up, and went back out into the room, and she was still there. And this happened 3 times. What did she look like? I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
Did she have wings?
No, she no.
Just a woman? A female figure?
No, normal. She looked normal.
She looked like a normal person.
Yeah, but she wasn't really there. Is the thing.
Is she good looking?
So but this happened 3 times where I tried to wake myself up, and I had to command her in the name of Jesus to depart. And that worked. Then I woke up for real, but I don't know if I was actually dreaming. I had to go into the bathroom a 4th time, splatter water on my face, and make sure I was really awake again.
Yeah.
It was super weird that I was doing all the things. I was pinching myself. I was yes, I can feel pain. I can feel the water on my face. I did. I turned on and off the light, and she was just standing there in the room, not a real thing.
Was she talking to you?
Yeah, she was.
She was a physical person.
Well, not physical. She was a non-physical person.
No, but it was she was imaginary.
Manifestation.
I mean, she didn't look imaginary, but she wasn't there.
Any one of us standing there.
Yeah, but the 4th time she wasn't there. So.
What is this called?
This was a succubus. No, she didn't get me, so that's a good thing. She didn't steal my energy, so to speak. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they're going to appreciate that right after the succubus.
Yeah, speaking of shocking experiences, this podcast is brought to you by Voltage.
Yep.
Yeah. Who will...
Shock you out of your sleep.
Or I would say the only thing they're sucking out of you is sats. Only it's a very small amount of sats, actually. Yeah. For the services they provide.
Price, they provide an excellent service for developers and others who want node infrastructure for the Lightning Network and for Bitcoin.
They sip sats from my wallet to keep my Lightning node running, and I am happy.
Yep. So, that's
It's the only way I know how to end that story.